I did it. I moved my entire setup at like 3 a.m. last night.
No worries. We are live, and we got ourselves another guest on the podcast. Twitch FIFA streamer from Minnesota, and we're happy to have him. I'm Imsmallfryy. How's it going, sir?
Yeah, that's me.
Now,
How are we
Smallfry
doing?
is just telling us that he just woke up from his sleep. What time you sleep
Do I
last
look
night?
like I just woke up? What time did I
No, you
go to
look
bed?
great. You look phenomenal.
I think I went to bed at like 10 a.m., 9 a.m. this morning.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, pretty, pretty chill.
Okay. What do you have planned for the day? You have anything planned? Are you streaming today?
Yeah, I was gonna try and stream today. I'll probably do another late night stream. I took a day off yesterday just to kind of move my setup and get some other stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't work, so I thought I would, stream later tonight and go for it. Why not, right?
Mm-hmm. I see you got a Mountain Dew there. You like Mountain Dew? Is that your soda?
Dude, I've got a really bad addiction to Mountain Dew. Like before I moved my entire setup, my entire desk was filled with just empty cans.
Oh my gosh. How many
Yeah,
how many
like,
cans do you drink a day?
it depends. Okay, if I'm not streaming, it's probably like four.
Wow. Okay.
If I am streaming, I could go through a whole case in like one sitting,
Oh wow. That's a
or even
lot.
more. Yeah, it just kind of depends. Yeah, it's really bad.
You ever have thoughts of cutting back due for health reasons?
Dude, all the time. All the time. I always have thoughts of cutting back. I'm like, damn, maybe I start drinking some more water. Like,
Yeah.
this is not good. All this sugar, all this caffeine. And
Yeah.
then I'll do it for like a day and I'm like, damn, I miss it. Like the
Yeah.
taste. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, do you just like the regular Mountain Dew, or do you like other flavors?
oh shit. We like the Baja Blast.
Mm.
We like the throwback with the real sugar. We like the normal Mountain Dew. We like the watermelon Mountain Dew. I actually got Zocker to try the watermelon Mountain Dew. So good. So good. Um, those are the kind of the ones that I mainly like really like.
Okay. For sure.
Yeah.
Actually, the Baja Blast is probably like one of my favorite sodas.
The Baja Blast is so good, but
So
like
good.
they don't put them in cans much. Like it's really hard to like get them in like a 12 pack case, which I kind of hate. Um, and then when I go to like Taco Bell and get a Baja Blast, they always fuck it up somehow.
Really? This just doesn't
Yeah,
taste
like
as
it's
good?
no, like there's either too much carbonation or there's too much
Uh,
water, and I'm just like, oh my god, they're trying to make me hate it.
oh my gosh. Dude, I don't even see like the Baja Blast in like can containers or like stores or anything like that.
So I saw it like a couple months ago. I saw a bunch of like Baja Blast, so I literally went to the store and I bought about 12 cases of Baja Blast.
Wow.
Not even lying.
Uh-huh.
That's how much I love the stuff. Like,
You ever tried the Baja Blast with the pina colada at Taco Bell?
no,
The
but
the
okay.
freeze? You know what I'm talking about? You
Yeah,
know the
yeah, I know
Baja
what you're
Blast
talking about.
freeze, but then they had a limited edition with the pina colada.
Yeah,
Dude, that
so
thing was so amazing.
they had it in can form too, and I found it. Um,
Wow.
like in
Really?
like in these cans. Yeah, no, they had a bunch of like they had like a tropical punch one, which was really good. I really like that one. The
Mm-hmm.
pina colada one, I tried, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. It just like didn't like. I don't know. Wasn't my like go to or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, no, I love Mountain Dew. Like I don't know, it's bad.
But you never tried the freeze, the pina colada at Taco Bell?
I never tried the freeze, but I've had like the normal like the Baja Blast freeze, but not the pina colada one.
Gotcha. Yeah, they had it like a couple months back during the summer, and it was so good when I tried it the first time.
Damn,
It's like one of my favorite slushies, man. It was so delicious.
damn. I missed out. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
bring it back.
I
Who
thought
knows?
I thought you'd know, but it's all good, man. Um, but how's the streaming bit? How's streaming? How's the FIFA going?
Wow. As of lately, FIFA's been absolutely garbage. I don't know what the hell they did to the gameplay, but uh, it's so bad. Like there's delay. There's like tons of DDA. It's just like why? Why would they do this to us? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Are you experiencing any like issues with it or anything? Are you finding it very hard to like input controls and whatever?
I know this past week in League, when I was playing on a Friday, the gameplay was pretty terrible. Like
Yeah, it's
when I
still
was
like
hearing
that.
from, oh, it's still like that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I felt like Sunday was a little bit better, but yeah, Friday was terrible. I couldn't really enjoy playing it, man.
Oh, dude, I was getting so just like pissed off. Like, oh, here's the thing, right? Like,
Mhm.
I can understand when players are better than me and beat me,
Right.
but when the game screws me over
Mhm.
time and time again, that's when I get pissed off. I get pissed off at EA because it's like, what the hell, man? Like, why? Why you gotta do me like this,
Mhm.
right? Like, I in this game I had the I can't speak. Um, I'm not doing a pay to win, so I'm doing like a road to glory. So I haven't spent any money except for the 4,600, FIFA points. And when the game was first couple weeks came out, I had like a Serie A squad, and I had your Insigne and all that kind of stuff. Very cheap team, maybe like 50,000, right? And I'm playing against kids that have 1, 2, 3 million teams, and I'm destroying them,
Yeah.
because of the skill and whatever. And then like they just keep updating the game and it makes it shittier and shittier so that it feels like everyone's kind of equal,
Mhm.
and it just grinds my gears so much. Like, oh, got no idea. Like the amount of I'd like if I was Castro, I'd be breaking a fucking controller every day. But I can't afford to do that. So like I'm
Yeah.
not I'm not trying to break shit.
Right.
Like, oh,
How often are you playing FIFA these days? Do you play like every day or just a couple times a week?
um, so I try and play as much as I can. Um, I try and stream as much as I can. This past what day is it? Today's Wednesday. This past week I streamed like for four days or 5 days or something like that. So I played
Mhm.
FIFA for 5 days. Um, Normally I'll probably play it like a minimum of like 4 days. Just depends on like if I'll stream it or not. Because sometimes I feel like I get better connection when I don't stream, just because of the bandwidth and everything I'm
Yeah.
taking on my computer. It just kind of all depends.
Mhm. How long have you been streaming?
So like technically, or like when did like I create my account and start streaming?
Both.
Okay, so I created my account in 2015,
Okay.
something like that.
Uh-huh.
2016. I did a couple of streams when I was younger. I like streamed Call of Duty and all that kind of stuff. I did stream a little FIFA,
Yeah.
um, but I never really got into it. Um, and then I think it was this year, maybe last year, I started actually like, streaming.
Mhm.
And I really like I went out and bought a PC and everything, Elgato, the whole setup, and really just kind of went for it.
Yeah.
So it's been fun so far. I've been enjoying it, and it's like it's I try my best to like not know everyone, but like know a lot of people in the FIFA community.
Mhm.
Um, I think it's a great community, so I'm just trying to talk to people and hang out and
for
see
sure.
how everyone's doing with the game, and that kind of stuff. How about you? When did you start streaming?
I started streaming like June of 2020, so it's been over a year now. It's been
How
over
are
a
how are
year.
you liking it?
Um, I still enjoy it. I still enjoy streaming. I've kind of cut back a bit as of late because I've been more busier with work. So I'm a real estate agent here in California. So I just recently changed companies and I've been kind of adjusting to that and focusing more on that as opposed to playing FIFA and streaming. But I still want to make content and I still enjoy like doing something like podcasts and stuff. So I want to try
Yeah,
to keep
that's sick
doing
though.
it. Yeah, I want to try to keep doing it because this is fun. This is like pretty chill for me. Just to talk to other streamers and connect with other people, or this could be a good way
Yeah,
of networking. So
I get that.
yeah,
That's with me and like streaming. I love just talking to people in stream. That's
right.
like that's my favorite thing when people are in chat and they're talking, and I can sit and have a conversation with them and see what's up and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and what's also cool too is like within our community, it's like you could have good feedback, like in terms of content creating or the game itself. There's something maybe you have questions with or you have concerns with, you could have like good feedback from other people and have their thoughts on it. So that's always nice to have.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's very true.
yeah.
A lot of people. I find a lot of people are very like helpful when it comes to like, oh, like you're losing, maybe you should start trying, elasticos or this kind of
Mhm.
stuff. Like a lot of people will just, throw stuff at you to try, or, tell you some tactics or formations and stuff like that to try. And
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And those are always great because I do consider their recommendations and for the most part it does help a lot.
fun time.
Yeah, I think the audio just cut off. I don't know if it was just me, but you said something.
Yeah, I don't know. Your quality got really bad there for a second.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of maybe it was just maybe it's me, man. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like having that kind of feedback, even them telling you like, "Oh, you should like they'll give you like some trading tips at the moment and sell this guy," and you're like, "Oh, I didn't know this card was high value," and you just sell them on the spot.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's always nice. So it's nice having those like very informed, educated viewers that give you some tips, and you just try to listen to them and do as they say.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. But what is the best part about streaming so far that you like?
Oh, definitely the people. Definitely the people. It's
Mhm.
always going to be the people. I think
Mhm.
no matter, how many people come in or whatever, but it's always going to be the people. That's what I really like the most. I like having conversations with people, having banter with people, and giving each other shit, or just having a good time laughing.
Right.
It's always going to be the people for me.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm a people person, so that's what it's always about for me.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
How about you? What do you think? What's your favorite part of streaming?
I would say the same thing, that and the community. Just
Yeah,
like I said, just connecting with people, man. Because you meet. I'm sure you get this too. You meet a lot of people from like Europe, from Asia, and like it's crazy. Like you could connect with all these people, talk with them, have something in common like FIFA, and also learn something different about them, like what they do on a daily basis, or like kind of their lifestyle in a totally different country. So
yeah,
it's kind of cool you could have that kind of reach just from
right.
streaming. Yeah.
I mean, I used to live in Scotland. I lived there for like 2, 3 years.
Okay.
Um, so like, there's a couple Scottish people that come in my chat, and we have a bit of banter, and it's great because I feel like I'm kind of back there in Scotland, and it's really kind of cool.
Mhm. Are you Scottish, by the way?
I'm half Scottish.
Half Scottish. What's the other
Yeah, so
half?
my dad's American.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I'm a citizen of the UK, a citizen of America. So I got dual citizenship. My dad's from Scotland. He lives there. My mom's from America. She lives in Spain. So
Okay. So both of your
yeah.
parents live in different countries. So are you just living in Minnesota by yourself or with relatives?
I live with roommates. My girlfriend lives with me, and then my
Okay.
one of my friends live with me.
Okay.
So I got two roommates, and yeah, I've kind of been living on my own since I was, 17, 18. So
Oh wow.
I
Okay.
am only 20. I'm only 20. I turned 21 in like 7 days, but
Wow, that's crazy.
yeah.
Then do you also go to school or do you just work full time?
No, I went to school in Scotland. I hated it. I really hated it, so I dropped out.
Uh huh.
And then that's when I decided to move back here. Hopefully get into like rental properties and stuff. Currently, I live in like my mom's rental property, so like I live in like one side. It's a duplex. So I live in one side of it, and I take care of the entire place, and I paint it up and fix it up and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Um, so I gradually want to like get into that and hopefully get my own rental property.
Oh, nice. So you want to get into real estate?
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
It's the
Do you
goal.
want to be an agent?
No, no, I'd rather be like a, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Like a person who owns them and then rents them out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a landlord. There we
A
go.
landlord, investor,
Yeah. Yeah, pretty
right?
much. That's the goal. Build up as many, duplexes, rental properties as I can. And
For sure. Yeah, that's a that's a great idea to go for. Do you know any agents? But
do I know any agents?
yeah, right now
I don't think I do. I think my mom has an agent,
your mom has an
but
agent.
yeah, she's done this like majority of her life.
Oh, okay, for sure.
So like she's kind of taught me a lot. Like so, same with my dad.
Oh,
So
so okay, so they just own like a couple properties over
they
in the
they
states.
used to they used to own a couple properties. They just own one now, but I think they used to have over like 20 something properties.
Oh wow.
They used
Okay.
to own like apartment buildings and all that
Uh
kind of
huh.
stuff. So I kind of grew up watching them as a kid do it all. So
Oh, okay, for sure. Nice, nice. That's awesome.
yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about FIFA. Um, what do you think of the new content that they released? It was like the Adidas Up
the the
content.
numbers up.
Yeah, the numbers up.
I'll tell you what I think.
Okay.
It's absolute garbage.
Okay.
It
And
is
why do you
it is
say
one of
that?
the worst things because it's pointless. They maybe throw like a +4 on pace for some of these players and then a +1 for all the other stuff, right? Which doesn't really do much, right? And then these guys who are supposed to get the 99 pace, it's not even gonna happen until April. April.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just so far away. And
Yeah.
nobody's ever gonna use those cards in April because team of the year and stuff like that. Other
Right.
promos that are gonna be out.
Right.
It's just no point in it really.
Well, how do you get the +4 and the one? Is there something that like
So
their
like
team does or
for
something?
example, they came out with the Insigne SBC.
Yeah.
Um, his card is normally 87 pace, and his red card is 91 pace.
Mm-hmm.
So they threw on 4 pace, right? And then all his other stats are +1 to his normal card.
I see. So there's no
So
other
they upgrade it like
upgrades.
a little bit.
Oh, okay.
No, so
Gotcha.
they will eventually upgrade his card to 99 pace,
Uh huh.
but right now they just threw on 4 pace.
Ah, I see. I
Yeah.
see. So yeah, I mean, you're right. By the time it's April, I mean, you get that Insignia card with the 99 pace, but all the other stats are not as good as probably the cards that'll come out at that point.
Yeah,
right?
it's just I don't know. They're not doing the best with content this year. I don't think. I mean, this whole FIFA's been screwed up from the start. Um, you know, market's been trash.
Yeah.
Servers have been trash. Gameplay's been trash. Promos have been trash. Just been very, I don't know, not normal.
Mm-hmm. But what gets you to keep playing?
God, dude, it's the addiction. I've been playing FIFA majority of my life.
Mm.
I've like my first FIFA was 03, 04.
Yeah.
So, and I was 4 years old. Like
Uh-huh.
it's the sport. I grew up with this sport. My dad's, huge Aberdeen fan, huge
Mm-hmm.
Manchester United fan. So like I grew up with this, and I fell in love with it, and that's why I kind of keep playing. I don't get to go play much myself anymore. It's been a while. I mean, last year was an amateur team in Scotland, and
Okay.
I don't really get to play that much. So when I can, I'll go and play FIFA because it just makes me have fun, and I love the sport very much,
Yeah.
very much. So I play it all the time.
Have you played every FIFA since then? Since like '03?
No,
No.
um, I skipped a couple.
Okay.
Um, I've played majority of them, but there were a couple where I didn't like actually own them.
Mm-hmm.
So like I didn't own '05. I didn't own '07, but all the other ones I owned except for FIFA 10. So FIFA 10 I owned, and then I played for a while, and then the disc broke, but I did own it.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, I've had every FIFA since.
Okay. And then when did you start getting into Ultimate Team?
Okay, so I don't know what happened here, but apparently I got into Ultimate Team 2013,
Okay.
which sucks. But I would have been a founder if I could. I don't know what happened there, but I swear I thought I was playing Ultimate Team before that. But
Uh-huh.
hey, you win some, you lose some. I guess not.
Wow, so you played every Ultimate Team for FIFA since 2013?
Yeah,
Oh wow. So you're a veteran. You really are a founder and you know all the changes that haven't happened since then.
pretty much. I know. I know. Just like my favorite FIFA was 16. I
Okay.
was Div 1 in that game. I destroyed kids in that game left and right. And I literally, at one point, I got so bored with, playing against people in Div 1 that I moved all the way down to Div 10 and I restarted the grind back up, and it took me a couple days.
Wow. Did they
Um,
have like SRs back then? And I think the weekend league games were like 40, right? Or did they even have weekend league back then?
Honestly, I can't even remember. It feels like Weekend League's been in the game for ages.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they had skill rating. I can't remember, honestly. It was that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. But yeah, no, I've been playing this game like all the time. Last year was my most successful FIFA team. That was like the most expensive team I've had, and crazy.
Mm-hmm. And then what would you rank at? And what was like your SR, yeah, last FIFA?
What was my what?
Oh, your SR, your skill rating and your rank last
It
FIFA.
was like Div 3, Div 3, and I think my skill rating was like, I don't know, 17, 1800, something like that.
Okay.
I don't, I
That's
don't,
pretty
I
good.
don't exactly remember. But then when it came to champs, like in the beginning of the game, I was like, Elite 1, Elite 2, Elite 3. And then they made, several patches. And then I was like Gold 1, Gold 2, sometimes Gold 3. It
Really?
was very, yeah, that's
What
how it,
part of that made you like go down in rank? Maybe not perform as well.
Because, well, here's the thing, right? Everyone pours their money into it, so then they get all these super stacked teams, and I normally don't pour money into it. So like, I do what I can with the team I kind of got. So like, I, got lower rated teams and all that kind of stuff. And then people find the metas, and I'm not one to be a meta whore. I don't like using all the metas. Like so, like
Okay.
on my 20, what is this, 22? Yeah, 22 team, right? I don't have Kunde. I don't have Kimpembe. I don't have Marquinhos. I don't have Akimi. Those players can fuck right off. Like, it's
Uh-huh.
that Kunde card. I hate that card more than anything this FIFA. It is so bad. It
Mm-hmm.
is so bad. He's so broken. But yeah, I'm not one to like really, try using meta players, and I don't skill spam. Like that's never how I've played. Like I've always been one to pass the ball and cross the ball and all that kind of stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of why I saw a huge like change from being elite to gold last year.
Mm. That's really interesting. Yeah. Um but what was the team looking like last year? Like you said it was like the most craziest team you had. Who were the players that you had?
At the end of the
Well, when was it the craziest? Well, obviously at the end, but like relative to all the other teams like
year,
Whitney.
probably the end before like the game like actually like I mean didn't end, but before this game came out. Um, it was pretty stacked. I mean, that was so like that year was the first year I ever pulled Cristiano Ronaldo, like the gold card. I
Okay.
didn't pull a team of season or anything, which was tragic, but
Mhm.
that was a crazy moment for me. And I pulled team of the season Bruno Fernandes. I pulled a lot of these team of the season cards that I really the years before I didn't pull a lot of those cards.
Mhm.
Um, I pulled team of the years too and all that kind of stuff. Oh, it was team of the year Bruno, not team of the season. But yeah, no, I had like team of the season team of the year Van Dyke. I had
Yeah.
like all these super stack players. I had 98 Pele. I packed that card um, a couple months into the game, and that was something crazy. Like I'd
Mhm.
never pulled an icon that good.
Was that from like a regular pack or one of those
It was
icon
from like
packs?
it was like from the first 92 plus attackers pack that they came out
Ah, okay.
with,
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
and that I pulled that and I lost it.
Yeah, that's a crazy pull. That's a crazy pull.
Best pull yet, but
Okay. Okay. Do you ever thought about competing like at a pro level? You ever did in like tournaments and stuff?
you know, I'd love to, but I feel like my rage would take over too much, as well as everyone everyone who plays pro, they're a bunch of mainly a bunch of skillers. They mainly skill in the game, and I don't know. I don't like to skill. I don't know. Back in the day when I played Call of Duty, when I 14, 15-year-old kid, I used to go on game battles and play semi pro or whatever it was. But
Mm-hmm.
I was really good at Call of Duty.
Okay.
Like I was top for Black Ops 2. I was top what like 5,000 or something for that game in like several game modes.
Uh-huh.
I used to play competitive with a bunch of friends and win money and that kind of stuff. And
Okay.
thought about going pro in that. I always wanted to, but like, I was in high school and my parents were like, "Oh, you got to go to school and all that kind of stuff." So,
Mm-hmm.
but FIFA, I think it'd be awesome to be pro. I think it'd be really cool, but I don't think I'm there yet. I don't think I'm ever gonna get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what's funny? Like I played in a I don't do you know Don Brello, the streamer?
Hmm.
Yeah, he hosted a tournament. He was like sponsored by Bitspawn and supposedly I just joined the tournament for fun, but there are a lot of pros in there and I thought it was going to be a tournament for like casual players. But then the first guy I matched up was a guy that was like top 10 in NA. In terms of SR, I'm just like I didn't even know that. I didn't even know who this guy was before, but then he just like wrecked me, and I found out afterwards he's like a pro.
Damn.
Yeah, it was
Were you
bad, dude.
streaming the tournament at all?
Actually, I was. Yeah, it's pretty
Damn,
bad. I
that's
shouldn't have. I
crazy.
shouldn't have streamed it because I just got wrecked, like 9-0.
Hey, it doesn't matter. That's the game, you know.
Yeah, 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 for sure. But that guy ended up reaching the finals. He was a runner-up.
Damn,
Yeah.
damn.
You ever heard of Medi
Um,
Bob? Medi Bob
no,
from Canada?
no.
Yeah, that's the dude. That's the dude that
Well,
wrecked
see,
me.
it's a good thing you're streaming. Then you can be like, I played that guy. See that guy right there? I played that guy.
Yeah, yeah. I try to get him on the podcast. I was like DMing him, but he
Damn.
didn't. Nah,
Hey,
I don't think he was
you'll
down.
get him. You'll get him eventually.
Maybe. I mean, if he wants to, it's open for invitation, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I know like if I can't hang, I can't hang with these guys to play competitive. Because I hear like if you want to if you want to do the qualifiers, you gotta have an SR of at least 1900. You gotta be in the elite
Really?
division. That's what I heard. Yeah,
Hmm.
but I don't know if that's the case. Another pro mentioned that
Hmm.
on his streams. Yeah.
I wonder if anyone actually like if there's any pro streamer that actually goes through the process of doing that whole thing. You know, that'd be really interesting to see.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, it's like I think the previous FIFA it was just you needed to hit Elite One to be verified, right? And once you're verified, I believe you could compete in the qualifiers.
Right.
But this time around, it's a lot different since they changed it up all the ranks and the rival, you know, rankings and all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you like the 20 games that we have now, or did you prefer the 30?
Man, well, getting into the 20 is like really hard. For me personally, it's like it's such a sweat, and that's part of the reason why I got so mad at the game because I can't even get into the finals. I'm like 3 out of 7 in the qualifiers.
Really?
Yeah, to get into the finals.
Yeah.
So I only played 3 weekend leagues technically.
So have you missed? Hold on, what was I gonna say? How many qualifiers have you not made it through?
So 3 out of 7, 4. 4 of them.
Four.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so to not play in the finals, to like barely miss it is like I don't know, that made me mad because I thought I was good enough, but cuz like none of the games are easy, those 9 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know if you made like every single time.
Every time I've entered, I made it. I haven't missed.
Okay, is has it been tough for you though to get in or you like you wrecked it
Not
seems?
really. It
Okay.
hasn't really been that tough to get in. I think I had one time where I would cut it very close, and I got like my 5 wins and 4 losses or whatever.
Mhm.
But generally, it's pretty easy for me to get in. What time of day do you play?
Oh, I played on every day just to see which one's the easiest, but I don't
Yeah,
know
but
which
like
days
what
really the
time? Like, do you play in the morning, evening, or night?
I would probably play like afternoon or evening.
Maybe start trying playing at night. That's because that's what I normally play. I normally play at night. I find
Okay.
like it depends. Sometimes like where you are, the games will be harder. Sometimes they'll be easier. I find it like where I'm located, where I match up with people, and I play at night. It's generally a little harder.
Okay.
And then when I play in the daytime, sometimes it's a lot easier.
Gotcha.
So it just kind of depends. Um, but yeah, no, I don't know. Qualifications, like I hate the whole process and everything. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I still have to qualify for this weekend league.
Mhm.
Um, but generally, it's been pretty easy, I guess. I'm not trying to like brag, but it's not too bad. I've had when it comes to like the actual finals, um, with me playing all the games, me trying like all the games, I get ranked 2.
Mhm.
Um, for the last couple weeks, not like the past 2 weeks, I haven't been trying that hard. I haven't really been pushing for it. But like, 3, 4 weeks ago, I was, what was I, 15-5. I was waiting for that one game to get to that rank one,
Yeah.
but EA just kept screwing me over.
Yeah, so I mean, you're seems like you're a pretty good player. I know you said you almost hit elite and you're on the brink of hitting rank 1. I'm like a rank 3 player. I'm pretty close to hitting. I got pretty close to rank 2, but that's just kind of where I'm at. I'm like a div. I was div 2, but I'm div 4 now. But
Yeah, I
yeah.
was Div 1 almost elite. Like I was a couple games away from elite.
Mhm.
Now I'm Div 3, just about to hit Div 2. Um, been a little hard to try and find people. The servers are, I don't know, screwed up. Everyone seems like they're having a tough time to find people. Um, but yeah, hopefully I'll hit elite this time around, this season.
Mhm.
We'll see if I do or not. I'm gonna try my hardest to, but it's just a grind, and all the sweats are
Right.
just going off like crazy.
Right. I know you have a Serie A squad. Have you got the insignia yet? That SBC?
I haven't started him yet, but I will get him
Okay.
just for the hell of it.
Okay. Yeah, I ended up getting him yesterday. So I might play a little bit tonight just to try him out. But I
Yeah,
had El Sharari at the left wing. He was tradable that I
yeah,
bought, but I just sold him and I saw the Insigne card. And I was like, I'll just try him out.
right.
Yeah, because
I
I had a
get
lot of
that.
fodder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought about trying that El Shparway out, but then that Gozen's SBC came out, and I was like, ooh, I
Yeah.
could use him. So
Mhm.
like I use him as like a center mid.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I don't know, team's looking stacked. I'm really liking the team I have. I just need a couple of upgrades. I need icon keeper because all the keepers are garbage. Chesney, he's the worst, one of the worst keepers I've ever used. Except Ederson, I've used Ederson. Like that keeper's garbage. Um, but I've got Spinazzola on the left back, and I want to get Theo eventually for him.
Yeah.
Um, and then I'm just waiting for a better right back than Quadrado, but there isn't one. So gotta wait till Team of the Weeks or whatever come out,
Mhm.
or I get an icon or something. But I don't know. I'm really liking the team.
Mhm. Who else do you have?
So we've got the 87 Simeone card. We've got Di Natale, Dybala, Chiesa, Gozens, Tonali, Spinazzola, Quadrado, Delict, Skriniar, and Chesney. So
Gotcha.
like those are my starting 11. And I've got like Salah on the bench. I've got Talisca, the 84 one,
Mhm.
Walker, all those players.
Yeah, that's a nice Serie A team. I like your team, man.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy with it. I get a lot of people coming to my chat be like, "Why are you using this team?" Well, before I had Di Natale, but
Mhm.
now I have Di Natale. Everyone's like, "Damn." But they were like, "Oh, why are you using this team? This team's worth like 30, 40K." I was like, "Yeah, so it's worth 30, 40K, and I'm matching up with people who got, $2, $3 million teams and I'm destroying them, like
Yeah,
just shows you that you don't have to spend a lot of money to pound on kids, you know what I mean? Like
for sure.
people will spend as much money as they can to get, all these stacked players, and you don't necessarily need to do that.
Right. Oh man, I wish I had that Di Natale card, man. He fit perfect on my team, but I have Melito
He's
instead.
he's so good. If you
Uh-huh.
can save up the coins, get him. He's like 600, 700K. He's so
Mhm.
good. I had a couple of people in my chat. They saw me start using him, and they're like, "Damn, is Natale good? Should I get Natale?" And I was like, "Yeah, go get him."
Mhm.
Um, there's this guy in my chat, Stem Cells. He got him, and he got like rank 2, which he normally doesn't get rank 2 because he got Di Natale, and Di Natale was
Mhm.
playing great, and all that kind of stuff. So the card is worth it if you can save up for him. Go for it.
Is he the best player on your team so far? Best
Oh
player you
yeah,
use?
hell yeah, hell yeah,
Nice.
easy,
Okay. Okay.
easy money, easily. That Simeone card's really good. The 3-star weak foot kind of sucks.
Mhm.
Um, but his heading, his jumping, his physicality, beast.
Mm. Yeah. How many coins do you have right now, and who do you wanna? Actually, you already mentioned who you want to upgrade, but is there any other players you would want to save up for?
How many coins? I think I've got like 20k coins,
Oh,
30k. No,
okay.
I've got like 15k coins.
Oh, okay.
I spend a lot of coins doing SBCs and shit.
Gotcha.
Um, I'd love to get a Ronaldo. I'd love to get a Manchester United Ronaldo.
Right.
If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But that's the goal. Oh, my number one player I want to get, no matter what version, I want to get Wayne Rooney. That's the card I want.
Okay. How much does he go
What is his
for?
base? His base is like, what's his base? I think his base is, hold on. His base is 670k,
670. Okay.
and that's just his base. That's his 86 rated card, which still looks pretty stacked. But his 88 card goes for 1.2 mil.
1.2 mil. Okay. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he a 4-star? 4-star?
3-star, 4-star.
3-star? 4-star. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I remember they had the SBC Rooney last year, and I remember a lot of people were using that card. It was a pretty
I
nice
had
card.
that card.
Yeah.
I had that card. I totally forgot about that card. I love that card.
Yeah. That was a pretty sick Rooney card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That card. Oh God, that was a great card.
Yeah. Um, do you have any plans for this, rest of FIFA, or any plans with content creating that you want to do?
Um,
Any goals that you set for yourself?
I'd love to hit 500 followers. We're getting there, but
Okay.
I'm not really too worried about that. Um, I don't know. I've accomplished a lot this year from the streaming already.
Okay.
I've got a couple big streamers that I've loved watching that really kind of made me get into streaming, followed me,
Mhm.
which was amazing. Real Pugzilla, been watching him for a couple years now.
Okay.
He's got like 66k. He was a Madden streamer, now he's a FIFA streamer.
Mhm.
But he's been streaming FIFA for like 5, 4, 6 years, something like that.
Mhm.
He followed me. He's rated me a couple times. It was absolutely amazing. Um, and then I had Pieface rate me and follow me, and
Wow.
that was that
Okay.
was fucking wow. I lost my shit. I was speechless for a while. I actually played him a couple years ago on FIFA when I lived in Scotland.
Okay.
Um, but I've been a sub in his chat for years before he really blew up super big. Um, but yeah, he was looking for people to raid, and he saw me. He goes, "Imsmallfryy, I recognize that name. He's a
Uh-huh.
sub in the chat. He's been here for a while." So they raided me, and this was when like I hadn't had fixed my PC and everything, so it was kind of running super slow and laggy, and
Yeah.
he rated me with 5, 6, 7,000 people, and my PC decided to crash. So,
Yeah.
but he followed me, which was absolutely amazing. That's that made me so happy. Um, but I don't know. I'd love to do more like collabing streams, or just talk to more streamers and stuff on stream, and all that kind of stuff. I eventually want to get a Series X so I can play against some people who are on next gen.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, my goal is just to kind of stream more often. I've
Okay.
been trying to do that. Um, I just need a more consistent work schedule.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's kind of my goal, I guess. Just to do it as much as I can, because I enjoy doing it, right?
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you'll definitely hit 500. For sure. As long as you keep streaming, it's an easy number to hit, and then the next one will probably go for a K, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just gotta keep grinding,
Yeah. Mhm. Well, in terms of FIFA, do you have any goals with the game? Do you want to hit? Maybe you want to hit rank 1. You want
Oh
to hit
yeah, rank
elite,
1 easy. That's
right?
my goal. That's well,
Okay.
I elite rank 1. Those are the goals. We're close to hitting those goals. And who knows, maybe after several updates, we won't be close to hitting those goals. So it's kind of a challenge.
Mhm.
Um, just because gameplay is constantly changing,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
metas are constantly changing as well. So that's the goal. Will we hit it? We might not, but that's the game.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I hope you do. I hope you hit the follower goals too, and get some good content
Yeah,
out there.
yeah. I gotta try and start posting on TikTok and all that kind of stuff. But um, it's just I don't know. I find like content creation is a lot. Like it's a lot to do, especially when you're
Yeah,
working a full-time job and all that kind of stuff.
for sure.
I enjoy doing it, but it's a little tricky. I wish I could be more consistent with it and have all the time in the world to do it, but sometimes you can't.
No, I feel you. I feel on that, and that's something I'm trying to figure out too. As I'm focusing more on my career, is just balancing how much time I want to spend on content creating and the real estate stuff. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
Mhm. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work?
I work at a hotel. I'm a supervisor at a hotel.
Nice. Okay.
So I just kind of check people in, make sure it's running good, and all that kind of stuff. The nice thing I like about it is it's a lot of me sitting at a desk and watching cameras. So like I have free time to do stuff. So like I'll watch streamers pretty much the
Okay.
entire time I'm at work,
Okay.
or I'll watch YouTube videos. Sometimes I'll watch movies. It's just
Mhm.
I've literally got so much free time at work, which is really nice.
Oh yeah, that is nice. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Um. Well. Hmm. Not sure what to ask next. Well.
Not sure what to ask.
Yeah. I mean, how do you like doing your work? Oh, that's it.
How do I like do my work, like
Yeah. How do you?
at the hotel,
Yeah.
or like. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's super chill. I like that I have the free time to I could work on the stream or do all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, I've spent a lot of time at work doing stuff for the stream, which is really nice because, I've done all my graphics, all that kind of stuff, all my emotes. So, it's kind of been tough to do that when I'm, you know, not working, I guess, because, I want to stream and all that kind of stuff. So
Mhm.
it's nice to be able to actually get all that stuff done while I'm at work. Um, but I like it. It's chill and the people are really great. So we'll see what happens there
Gotcha.
if I
Gotcha.
move up. But I mean, I just got a promotion not too long ago. Um, but yeah, I like it.
Do you feel like you'll work in the hotel industry for a while or?
No, that's not my plan.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'll do it until I have a better job or until I have my own rental property or something.
For sure. Do you ever see doing streaming full time as like
Oh, I'd love to.
uh-huh,
I'd love to, but I gotta pay the bills.
for sure.
And like last week, it was my first real accomplishment. I got my first paycheck from Twitch,
Nice.
$107.
Congrats. Congrats on that.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'd love to go full time, but I'm not in that place right now where I can.
Yeah.
Um, it'd be amazing. I'd love to do it. I'd be so happy if I could do it. I'd love to sit at my desk all day and just play video games.
Right.
I don't know. I've content. The whole content creation aspect. I've wanted to do that like my entire life.
Mhm.
Um, it's always been a struggle to get it done. To like keep doing it after a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had my first YouTube channel in 2007.
Mhm.
7 years old, had my own YouTube channel, putting these crappy little videos out there.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I've been creating videos for ages, and I've done COD and FIFA on YouTube and all that kind of stuff, and
Yeah.
did Twitch ages ago with COD, and you know it's a grind. It's you got to be consistent and just work your ass off.
You ever think about putting like uploading FIFA stuff on the YouTube?
Okay, see, back FIFA 17, I uploaded FIFA stuff and it didn't really do well.
Mhm.
So I mean, yeah, I've upgraded the equipment. I know how to edit a lot better than I used to back in the day.
Right.
Um, I think it'd be cool. Like, I think I'll probably eventually upload some rage compilations because I've been raging like nuts this FIFA.
Mhm.
Um, so like, yeah, I think I will eventually start putting out some FIFA content. Um, it's just, my thing is I don't want to copy anyone else. I don't want to be like anyone else. Like that's not who I am, and I don't want to be, like known as like copying someone. And there's a lot of great like FIFA content creators out there who do their own thing and they're great at what they do. You've got Danny Aaron's and Pieface and Castro, and they're all great content creators, but it's hard to like not want to try and replicate what they do because they're so funny or they do this so well. You know.
Sure. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, you could I guess it's nice to have some ideas that you could extract from other content creators, but you definitely want some originality to your own
Right.
content, right? Yeah, that's always the challenge, and to attract viewers, attract people to watch your content. It's another
Yeah.
challenge as well.
So many challenges.
Yeah, so many challenges, right? So many challenges, and then obviously the goal is to want to monetize off that, and maybe make a living, maybe a full time. But some people, I think there's some streamers out there that just like doing it for fun, don't really care about going full time. But
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
here's the thing. I don't really care about the money. It's not, about the money. I enjoy streaming because, I like talking to the people and I love it. I love talking to the people and playing the game and just, people, relating to everything and whatever. If I could do it full time and, not have to pay bills and all that kind of stuff, I would do it. I would do it for the rest of my life. But,
mhm,
this is the world. You gotta pay the bills.
sure, yeah. There's
You
other
gotta,
life stuff,
right.
a lot of responsibilities that you gotta do, and sometimes that's at the sacrifice of your hobbies or you know content creating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if I make a lot of money doing it, cool. If I don't, cool. I'm still gonna do it either way. I'm
sure,
not really doing
right,
it for the money. It's for
yeah,
the people and all that kind of stuff that I
right,
really enjoy. Talking to and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So
Yeah, and I think that's a good mindset to have, because then, there's no pressure for you to get to a certain place or to get big, but you could just enjoy just doing it.
right,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly. That's the plan.
Mhm. So, are you a big football fan too? I think you're a Man U fan, right? Big time Man U
Yep.
fan.
Been a Man U fan my entire life. I was literally born in a Manchester United jersey.
Mhm.
Same with an Aberdeen jersey. Those I've had, you know, baby kits of when I was first born, pictures of me and the kits and whatever. My dad was a huge Aberdeen football fan. Back in the day, he was very close to becoming professional
Okay.
football fan,
Uh-huh.
but he didn't make it. Um, but he's been an Aberdeen fan his entire life, and Manchester United fan since Alex Ferguson moved over there. He got to know Alex Ferguson when he was managing Aberdeen back in
Okay.
the day,
Okay.
because my dad used to run all the bars and stuff. So he would always call up my dad and ask him if any of his players are at the club and all that kind of stuff.
Oh wow.
Um, so my dad got invited when he moved over to Manchester United. My dad got invited to the executive box a couple times and
Mm.
got to see the games and everything like that. So yeah, my dad supports those teams, and I've pretty much been thrown into the box, and I love it. I love these two teams. Although Aberdeen been very bad lately. So, well, I mean, same with that Manchester United, but um, yeah, I love it. I love my teams. I love the sport. It's a great sport.
From your perspective, what do you think is up with Man U? How come they're not performing at the level that maybe they should?
Oh, you know, I've spent a lot of thinking about this. Um, because we got thousands and hundreds of thousands of Man U fans, spamming "Ole out, Ole out." And I think he's doing all right. I think he could be doing better. I think our issue is we keep playing Harry Maguire, who is, in my opinion, trash. He is garbage. We paid 80 million for him, and that was the biggest waste of money ever.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's been doing great internationally. He hasn't been super consistent internationally, but with England, he's been scoring goals and doing all right sometimes. But he's not consistent at United. He's constantly making mistakes and screwing things up, and I think him doing that is affecting all the other players. Um, I don't think he deserves the captain badge whatsoever.
Hmm.
But I think Harry Maguire is the main reason of all our problems. I think he's very, very bad, and it's shocking. I hate watching him play just because he makes so many mistakes, and I think that just throws the other players off. We've got a great squad. Coming into the season, everyone's like, wow, United has this amazing squad. They are going to be top, tier title contenders. And, we're, I don't know how many games we're in, but everyone's like, wow, this team is, they've got a great team, but they're playing so shit lately. It's just crazy.
Mm-hmm. How do you think they'll finish in the season
You
and
know,
Champions League?
I think they'll still make top four,
Okay.
honestly. Um, I mean, we'll see if Ole stays or not.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. Champions League. I mean, I hope they make it at least to the round of 16. Uh, I'd love to see them in the finals again because it's been a while,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think we can get there. And I hope next year we can get there because I'd love to see Ronaldo back at the Champions League with United. I grew up watching him play for United. I was so happy when he came back to United. Um, and he's there for what, another year after this year. Um, so I plan on flying out there because I've never been to Old Trafford. I've never seen a Manchester United game, and it'd be my dream to see Ronaldo go play.
It's definitely on the
So
bucket list, right?
yeah, I got to do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, for sure. And have you been watching any international games too, like World Cup qualifiers? Think you.
I watch clips. Um, I watched Ronaldo get chokehold by Serbia.
Mm-hmm.
When he jumped up and he grabbed his throat or whatever. I try and watch highlights. I watched like USA Mexico highlights. Um, I don't really watch a lot of international games unless it's like the actual World Cup or you know whatever else they have internationally. I don't watch Copa America or whatever the one that Argentina plays in.
Yeah,
I
Copa.
can't think of it. Yeah,
Copa America. Yeah.
I don't really watch those. I'll watch like all the Europe ones though.
Okay. Yeah.
Like the big competitions, not like the little ones, but like the Super Nations League or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
your World Cup, all that kind of stuff. The
Do,
Euros,
do you support any international countries?
too many.
Too many? Okay.
Yeah, Portugal. And sometimes I always root. Sometimes I root for the underdog. Like I'd love to see Wales go somewhat far. They did. They almost did a couple years ago. Denmark. Would love to see them go far. But Portugal, always root for Portugal until Ronaldo leaves. That because Ronaldo's my man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, or maybe until after Bruno leaves. Who knows? Um, Scotland, although they kind of they aren't the best, but they've got some great players. Um, I try and watch them. England, like yes and no. Sometimes I'll root for them, sometimes I won't. It just kind of depends. But I always try and root for the underdog some of the times. Normally I'll have like three teams who I'll root for when I see a lot of these teams playing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gotcha. You got any favorites of who you think will win the World Cup next year?
I'd love to see Portugal go all the way.
Okay.
But
Portugal. Yeah. See CR7 win one?
yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah,
But
that'd be crazy, right? I kind of want to root for guys like him or Messi to at least win one, but
yeah,
because this is like their last World Cup, pretty much. It's their last
pretty
chance.
much.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how long Ronaldo plays for it. I mean, he's 36, 37, 38. I don't even know. Hold on.
Yeah, he's about that age. I don't know if he could play another World Cup.
He's 36.
Maybe he's
I
got
think he
another one.
could. I mean, man's 36, but he's got the body of a 23-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, if he takes cares of himself and doesn't get injured, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
we will see. I don't know. But
Yeah,
yeah, it'd be great to see, one of these big players win it. I would
for sure. Yeah, I'd love to see that.
love to. Did the audio just cut out?
Yeah, I cut out. I didn't get the last part that you said.
Oh, I don't like Neymar. I think he's overrated. So I don't want to see Brazil go far or anything.
I see.
But
They do
yeah,
have.
anyone else can win except
Uh
for
huh.
Brazil.
Except for Brazil. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, you know what? It's been over an hour. I think it would be a good time to wrap it up.
Hey, sounds good. Sounds
Yeah.
good to me. I had a great
Any
time.
I had a great time as well, and I appreciate you coming through. Any last message to your fans, your viewers, anybody that's watching?
Um, I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. Um, I appreciate you, Koballa, for inviting me onto this podcast. I had a great time. We had a great conversation, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, definitely, I gotta come stream more and hang out a bit more and have some more, cool conversations with you and everything. Um,
Definitely.
I'm trying to think what else to say. But yeah, um, I stream on Twitch. Not very consistently, but if you guys want to come hang out, come say hi, go for it. I'll have a conversation with you. I love talking to people. Um,
Yeah, where can people find you? What's your Twitch link? Social media?
my Twitch link is twitch.tv/Imsmallfryy with two Y's at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my Twitter is Imsmallfryy with three Y's at the end, and then the rest of my social medias are Imsmallfryy with two Y's. You can find me on pretty much almost everything, not Instagram, but yeah. And then come hang out in the Twitch.
Awesome,
And
awesome. So we'll leave the links in the description below so you guys could check them out. And yeah, thank you
perfect.
so much, man. Thank you so much.